I gotta ask,
Yes.
the Usher tribute, a lot of people were mentioning you and wishing you were part of it.
Did that.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that.
Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah, at the
What do
beginning.
you think about that?
I thought it was great for what it was worth. I thought there were some great performances. I love Tiana Taylor. I love Victoria. I thought Chloe was great. I also feel like I wish they would have just let us as men honor him because he's put so much time in for us and he's inspired so many artists, so many men artists, regardless of whatever you're into or whatever you do. And I wish they would have done that. Maybe there'll be another opportunity, but you just should always do it right. And I'm not saying it wasn't done right, but I feel like they could have absolutely hit the mark hard.
First time in Broadway, right?
Yeah.
How's it feel being on Broadway?
Ooh, it's a lot of work. That's 8 shows in 6 days, 1 day off, and 1 day off, Monday off. That's it. And that changes for different shows, but to be honest, I feel like that's the push that many artists that come from the other side. Like when you come from being an artist and then coming into theater, it's a different thing. Like you have to like really switch and like have a lot of discipline, way more than you do as an artist, in my opinion, because the show is always happening, it's always live, and there's no pre-records and like oh, let me stop and do it again. So it's been a push, but it's been a good push. I mean, I feel like I've always been that type of guy anyway, but this was just different because I'm experiencing it. Telling you is one thing, like, oh, you're gonna do this, and you just think about it, but then you do it, whole nother experience.
Is every show different?
Every show is slightly different. It's the same like boundaries and like guidelines, but you bring different emotions and different choices and beats and things just to keep it fresh.
And what's it like working with Deborah Cox and like Wayne Brady? And
honestly, they were great people first.
Yes.
And then on stage, they
you know
were
them before the show?
I knew Deborah, but not like personally close.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're great people, and they come in and do their job, and we're not with Wayne sadly anymore. But you know what? We don't really share too many scenes together. Like, yes, the Wiz and us do, but Deborah, we don't share any scenes. But it's always fun. It's always family and like really good vibes backstage. So.
I gotta ask you, because you were doing a lot of backflips and stuff.
Oh yeah, the cardio.
What did you have to do to prepare for the role?
I do a lot of cardio. But I always was able to do it. I just have never really shown people that in my music, like when I was performing.
I've never seen you kick or anything.
Yeah. So this moment kind of brought out other things. I think that Broadway does. It brings out the theatrics of it all. So I got to use some things that I had in my back pocket for a while. And there's always more.
Yeah. Would you do it again if somebody was like, let's do Broadway in this show, another show?
Of course, under the right contract.
That part! That part! Yes.
Any new music coming?
Absolutely. New music is on the way. I've been working my ass off, if I can say that, or my off.
You still work